Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. Holy buckets. I'd like to call this meeting to order. If we can all rise for Pledge Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Doing roll call, all council members are present. Any public comment at this time? No public comment. Do we have a motion to adopt the agenda with the changing of K1 will be K1A, K1B, and K1C? There's a, here, Ms. Wood, how about you explain it?
Perfect. Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Council. We do have a modification to the agenda. We will have 1A as interview applicant for vacant Parks, Rec, and Culture Board seat. Item number 1B will be interview applicant for Planning Commission vacant seat. And then item 1C will be for Resolution 2022 designating committees representatives for city commissions and advisory boards for 2022. And I do also want to point out that before you is a revised memo for item number K2.
Do I have a motion to adopt with those changes?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Collison and second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Approval of city council minutes for December 21st, which was a regular city council meeting. Also, December 21st was a committee of a whole meeting.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilman Burgley. Second. Second by Councilman Gordon. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Announcements. City offices will be closed Monday, January 17th in observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Committee of a whole will be Tuesday, January 18th at 5 p.m. City Council meeting will also be Tuesday, January 18th at 7 p.m. and we'll have a Planning Commission meeting also Tuesday, January 18th, immediately following that council meeting. We also have goal settings Monday, January 24th, excuse me, at 5:30. Any council committee reports? All right, let's move on to business items then. We'll move on to K1, interview applicant for vacant Park, Recreation, and Culture Board seat. We have Mr. Von, yeah, see, I'm going to hack it already. Erkey. Jerky, that's what it was. Erkey. I got to remember that, Von. If you wouldn't mind stepping up to the podium. Sure. There's some questions that were mailed out to you, sir. I'm just going to ask those questions, if you wouldn't mind answering them for me. We'll start with question 1. What is the Park and Recreation Board's role?
Well, thank you, Mayor and Council.
Turn your mic on there, Vaughn, so it turns green. Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just aim it towards your face now, and it'll pick you right up.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, council members. What is the Park Recreation Board's role? I feel its responsibilities. One, the development, maintenance of the city park and trails. Also, with the community center, recreation programs for residents. I get every city's kind of different, but that's the way I feel a role would be for Park and Rec.
All right, number 2, what is your vision of the park and recreational system for the city?
Vision for park and recreational system for the city, I feel it's got to be interconnected system that promotes recreation and health all throughout the city with community center, parks and trails. We got sports facilities here, community garden, farmers market, and other events as far as street dances, that type of thing. So again, just promote health. Our city's growing, and I see positive things for the city coming up. So.
Do you have any experience in park and recreation or park and recreation member experience?
I do not. I have city experience. I currently work for the city of Cambridge, and I used to work for the city of Ramsey, both in the public works field of it. So being able to see two different cities, how they handle certain events that we plan for, set up for, I feel I could bring some of the knowledge that I have with that and be an asset to the city.
Do you volunteer within the Isani community?
For confirmation, I guess that's volunteering for 7th grade boys confirmation class there. So every Wednesday up at Cambridge Lutheran, I'm up there every Wednesday. So that's what I currently do for volunteering.
And can you attend evening meetings that start at 6 p.m. once a month? It's the last Tuesday of every month.
Yes.
Any questions by the council?
No, I'm sold. I think he's gonna do a good job. I'll motion to approve. Can I do that yet already?
I have a motion to approve by Councilman Burgley and a second by Councilman Collison. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Welcome to Park and Rec, Vaughn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor, at this time, with Mr. Collins not currently here, I would recommend a motion to postpone items 1B and 1C to the end of the agenda.
Do I have a motion to postpone those items?
Yes, I motion.
Motion to postpone those items by Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. We'll postpone those. Let's move on to community development. Resolution approving the amendment to the conditional use permit of 30, yes, who
Sorry.
halted me?
Interrupt, we do have item K2, which is resolution to designate an official newspaper
Oh,
first, please.
I did skip that one. See, that's why you're here to interrupt me, Josie. Let's rewind, gentlemen. K2, which is the resolution designating an official newspaper appointing depositories and professional services. Did I say that right this year? I stumble that one every year.
Appointing depositories.
I did say it right. I said something like really off the wall one year. It was kind of embarrassing, but no, it happens.
Never happened.
He says, fuck, no, man.
You ask any questions you have there, Councilman Lundin?
No, I
Even
see.
if you're gonna make fun of me of the time I did do it.
No, no.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. So for this, we did receive 2 bids. We did post for to accept an official city newspaper. The 2 bids we received are as follows. County News Review did $1.99 per column inch, which is 9 lines per inch. We did break down their distribution in the following manner. 852 paid subscriptions outside Isani County, 328 paid subscriptions within Isani County, of which 230 are within the city of Isanti. They did, within their bid memo, say that they would include distribution of whatever we would need to be posted in the Rum River Scotsman. However, those numbers cannot be included because they are not a legal paper registered with the Minnesota Secretary of State's office. The other bid received was from Isani-Chisago County Star. They're at $2.10 per column inch. They have 1,885 distributions within the city of Isanti. Both of those bids we do determine to be qualified. However, it is not clear within the statute that if the paying subscribers to the official newspaper have to be within the political subdivision. The County News Review does say that they are a qualified bidder. Staff's recommendation for this, though, is to go with Isani-Chisago County Star because they do hit the maximum number of City of Isani residents.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion from Councilman Collison to go with Isani-Chisago County Star. We have any discussion on this before we second it? Yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like to comment on the fact that over the last year, I've sent personally, well, one was from the city council that I helped write, and one was from personal about Johnson Emeritus editorialist, whatever he was, about painting our police department as well, the whole local law enforcement in general was racist. And then when we had our discussion up here on masks, it came out that Bill Stickle III didn't agree with us on on what Mayor Johnson said about the constitutionality of the mask. I get it, you're a paper, you can say whatever you want to say, but my point is, can we put a little research into our editorial page or something like that? It was all, you know, I went right down Bill Stickle's points, bing, 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 and I picked them all off and I threw in my own research, and I saw no research on his part, like this source said this or this said this. I would not put my constitutionality on Bill Stickle III's opinion. You know, I want to see some facts in there myself, and I get it's an opinion piece, but can we have an opinion on facts? That's my only request. And I don't know if our police department ever got an apology for being called racist, lumping in with the Minneapolis, the police department. So that's all I have to say, thank you. Otherwise, I want to also say I should be polite as well. I do appreciate that you did print both of our letters to the editor, and you know, because, you know, we came at you pretty hard saying we disagreed with what, I can't even remember Johnson's first name, I apologize. And Bill Stickle III, I came after him pretty hard as well. And you printed them, and I appreciate you doing that as well. So I compliment you on that, so thank you.
Who's our paper now?
Our current paper is Chisago County Star.
No, I'll second the nomination.
I have a motion to accept the Chisago County Star by Councilman Collison and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. We'll move on to K3 then. The resolution approving the amendment to the conditional use permit at 305 East Main Street as requested by Jim Bergman. Stephanie.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The Planning Commission held a public hearing at the last meeting, and it was recommended that the council, if they concur, should move to approve the resolution written approving the amendments of the conditional use permit. I did speak with the applicant, and he didn't have any reservations that he disclosed, and thanked the council for increasing the number of vehicles allowed.
That was with our condition, with the fence?
Yes.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion to approve by Councilman Burgley and a second by Councilman Gordon. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Resolution approving a conditional use permit for a religious institution at PID, excuse me, 050291900 for New Hope Community Church.
Motion to approve.
Can we hear Stephanie out first?
Oh, sorry, Stephanie.
I was just gonna say.
You did such a good job the first time, I just skimmed right over you.
The Planning Commission held a public hearing for the conditional use permit to allow a religious institution at the PID 050291900 for New Hope Community Church, and recommended approval of this resolution.
I'll second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Burgley and a second by Councilman Collison. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0.
You gotta raise a hand here.
I text him. I'm waiting for him to.
Didn't we not have to do this
That's
one?
okay, I just have a clarification. We will after we do the next interview, if he does attend. I just want clarification on K2. The motion was to accept the newspaper for Chisago County Star. However, I just want to make sure that we're clear that that also included the other items within that resolution, which was appointing the depositories and professional services. Is that correct, that the motion includes that?
Yeah, I don't know who motioned it.
I did.
I think,
Dan did.
Yeah, Councilman Collison did, and then Councilman Burgley second.
think, Lindeen seconded, but just make
Okay,
sure we're all clear
I'm
that it
backwards,
included
but
everything.
we're clear that
Yep,
that's
yep.
in there?
That's in there? Yep, yep.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
All right, now that he just walked in the door, let's grill him. We'll move on to 1B, interview applicant for EDA, Mr. Alexander Collins.
It's actually Planning Commission.
Planning Commission, sorry. God, I am backwards today. Mr. Collins,
Yes, sir.
how are you, sir?
Doing well.
I need the questions, I think you do too. We kind of understand you didn't have time to plan for this, but you've been in that role for so long, you should just be able to get through these, no problem, Mr. Collins. Question 1, what is the Planning Commission's role?
Well, to help the city council make decision about, to advise the city council on decision of zoning and planning.
I knew you'd be shooting these right out. What is the role of the comprehensive plan and the Planning Commission's decision-making process?
What is the role of the comprehensive plan and the planning commission decision-making process? I have to pull this off. I have to recall this. I would say that the comprehensive plan looks at the layout of the city, looks at everything the city does in terms of planning. And again, I've always come to learn that my role is more advisory. So we make decisions and advise the city on the comprehensive plan of what the city entails and what the city wants to do.
And number 3, do you feel the current comprehensive plan applicable? Does it need to be changed? If so, how do you think so?
In the last 1 year, we've made a couple of decisions. I think we've had people come here talk about putting new buildings. We've had people come here talk about having conditional permits and all of that. I think all of those will help the comprehensive plan to be either expanded or there will be some changes made in the future. But I think as it is right now, it's working, but I know that in the future we have to make some changes.
What is the purpose of a zoning code? Do you feel there are changes that need to be made?
Zoning code would, what I would call will compartmentalize a different aspect of the city. For example, business zone, commercial zone, all of that. As the city grows, I'm not sure we're gonna need to do some changes, but I think right now we have the zoning codes that are working for us.
If you are asked to make decisions on a matter before you that does not meet city requirements, yet you are in favor of, will you be able to uphold the city's standards?
Absolutely.
And what is your knowledge on conditional interim use permits, zoning variances, and plats?
So the conditional use permit is not a permanent permit. It's a permit that is granted to either a business or someone who is trying to make some adjustment, but it's not going to be permanent. That permit can be given, but it's not going to be permanent. It's conditional. They meet certain conditions and they use that permit. And when it comes to the interim use permit or zoning, again, as I said, the city looks at where plots are granted and where zonings are done and the variances that we need to follow to make sure that those things are done. That's what I would say today.
Well, this next one's kind of irrelevant because we know, do you have any planning or planning commissioner experience?
Mayor, do you think I do?
I think you do, sir. I think you've sat on this board and done a great job. I can't even tell you how long you've been here. It feels like you've been here my whole ride. How many years has it been?
I think this is my second year.
Is it only a second year?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you said next one the whole time.
I think you've been on ever since I've been on.
That's
So
what
it's
I
been-
thought.
Been 3 years?
Yeah, we should be going 3 years here. Either way, I think you're
Maybe I'm
qualified.
enjoying this job, not counting my time.
Yeah,
May 7th of 2019.
yeah, there you go. See, we're just having so much fun, time's flying.
Yeah.
Do you volunteer within this Isani community?
Yes, explain a little more. When you say volunteer, what do you mean?
Like, do you coach your kids' football team, or do you volunteer your time in any way, shape, or form to the community?
I haven't found something that I can do as other than the city planning commission. That's the only thing I'm involved with.
That's because you're having too much fun while you're up here, that's why. And can you attend evening meetings sometimes lasting till 10 PM or later?
Sure.
Any questions by this council?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Welcome home once again, Mr. Collins.
Thank you.
Now we can move on to the K1C. There we go, now we said it right. That is designating geez, I am just stuck today. Committees and representation, city commissions and advisory boards for year of 2022.
So we do have the list of commissions, boards, and advisory committees of which council is a part of. I'm seeking to see if there are any changes that are looking to be made from 2021. If you'd like me to read the list, I can certainly do so. If you'd like to keep it as the same as it's been in 2021, just a motion to approve the resolution. We also have to designate the mayor pro tem, if there's looking to be a change on that. And then the following appointments that were done tonight will be added to this agenda, or to this resolution as well.
I guess I have some questions.
You're good in that seat.
You gotta nominate me, I can't do it. Other than that, the first one with what boards we're on, as far as I'm concerned, I'd make a motion to approve that.
I think we all work great the way we're setting right now.
Well, I have some questions.
Go ahead, Councilman Brigley.
Are we still doing icicle?
I've not been informed that that meeting has, last one I attended, I think was in 2019, sometime in that year, but I haven't been
Which I believe
advised.
you went to that one too, did you not?
Well, yeah, I'm on that committee.
that's
I just haven't heard anything for so long.
We
I
haven't
haven't
either.
And then Ms. Selman was doing Chamber of Commerce liaison, and I didn't think there was need for two, so I never showed up. Do I need to go back to being liaison for Chamber of Commerce?
Well, that was,
I don't mind doing it. I'm asking if we need to.
right, I know, but I kind of graciously asked Miss Selman to do it, which it's a good
Or you want,
foot for Stephanie to get in the door too,
We typically have had a staff person attend the chamber meetings. Previously, it was Mr. Sullivan, then we had Ms. Selman, we have Ms. Pillisheim. That does go to those. If you'd like to go, you can keep on here, so you can then report back.
I don't think we need two people there. I've been there long, and I was actually on the chamber board at one time, and it was just, when Wimmer was mayor, he went by himself, there was no staff member, and then Cambridge only sends one staff member, so if Stephanie wants to do it, I don't need to do it, I'm just asking if Stephanie wants to do it, more power to her, so.
I think if the chamber is looking to have a council representative attend one of their meetings.
I think we
that
should
we reach
have
out.
one just in
Yeah.
case.
Well, it can
think
be
that
just in
we-
case, but I'm saying, I don't see the need for two is all I'm saying.
So if for
If she
instance.
wants to go, if she
If,
wants-
for instance, they were to ask her 1 month, hey, can we have a council representative, then boom, you gotta go, sorry.
They were pretty pleased with Ms. Selman, so I don't that'll happen. Stephanie looks more than capable in that winning smile of hers. Probably shows up pretty good on Zoom, so.
She's awful noisy, so you never know, she might raise too much ruckus.
She needs to turn her music down over there.
Yeah, don't bring your music to the chamber, to the chamber meetings.
I have a
So what-
motion,
Did we make a decision then?
I have a motion from Councilman Lundin to accept as is.
Second.
Well, okay.
What are you looking, all
Well,
it is is
I just want to know if she's going to do it.
Stephanie will attend,
Thank you.
but if they ask
I've
for a
seen-
council
I've seen
representative,
this more than once over there.
if they ask for a council representative, then you have to step in.
Okay.
Councilman Lundin has made the motion to accept as is. Do I have a second?
Yes, Mr. Collison.
Second by Councilman Collison. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0.
Now,
I'm so
my
out of
motion
whack
was just
here.
for that part. You have to, I can't.
Oh, and as far as Mayor Pro Temp, I don't see any need to fire him, so I think we're good to keep him in that seat if I can't attend. Which only happened, I think I was late once. Otherwise, I've been here all the time.
I do have one other question on the For the Park and Rec Culture Board, there was an appointee that was appointed, Teresa Hunting. Hers is done now, correct?
Tressa did resign.
She resigned.
No, she resigned? All right, I don't know, I'm paying attention on that.
Well, and the term would have expired, but I think she did resign in November, but.
Okay.
Which
and-
we just replaced her with Vaughn.
Okay, well,
We
it
still
still
have-
says it's an
we-
open seat, so that's why.
Open seat is a student representative.
Oh, okay.
So we're full again.
Yeah, you're full. And do we need to do we need to do 4 and 5?
There's an open seat for a student representative.
Do we ever advertise that we have that available, or? I can't believe we can't
I
find
believe
one.
we do.
Somebody.
We do it every year, do we not?
Yep, we do every year advertise. We've done some Facebook, we've created some things to post on Facebook, and it does say, at that time when we posted, it was open seat and a vacant student seat.
What are the ages for this? Just any student?
You know, I don't think that we've had an age requirement. I think when I've been on park board and we had a couple students I've seen, they were high
Yeah, see, it
school,
says
middle
20.
school students. I think one was like an 8th grader. Not sure the age exactly of the other one, but
Justin Nielsen
they don't have to
resigned.
be, of a
Luke's still
certain
good.
age.
There's have to live in the city though, right?
Oh, you just heard
I can
this.
look into that. I'm not sure if there is for that seat
But we're,
or not.
did we do all these two?
It's only 2/3, I believe, of the
We're gonna
board
do them
have to
separate.
be members.
Yeah, I think so.
Within the city limits,
Oh,
and the
okay.
rest can be at large, so we'd have to do the math. But-
Gotcha.
So as far as planning commission goes, those are all golden.
Yep, Mr. Collins will be appointed, or he was appointed this evening, so then he would be added to that.
And then the EDA, we have an open seat. Otherwise, those are all good as well.
Correct.
But then, but it also says all of us council members expires on the 21st.
So
It
at-
does.
At the meeting, I believe that you do get reappointed every year.
Okay.
Per,
So congratulations, you're all reappointed.
We have to get re-sworn in again, right?
I don't think we
that
do.
have.
I don't think we
we've
did
done
that.
All right,
Not unless our term had expired.
I'm good with that.
Anything in the consent agenda that we need to discuss, gentlemen?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second simultaneously by Councilman Berglund and Councilman Collison. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Therefore, we stand adjourned.